Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome after a very long absence. My apologies. Life came in the way. I discussed it a lot on Instagram stories, and thank you all for the great messages and support and tips and tricks to reduce stress. And I'm not gonna dwell through it here now. Let me know if you actually want to hear what I'm going through health-wise. Maybe it can help someone, but let's go back to fun and nice things, since today is a wonderful sunny day, really cold, but it's sunny, and I am well enough to film, so yay! Let's go through an update of my project pan today. This is a rolling project pan that I'm doing, part of the hashtag TEAMPROJECTPAN, started by Kat and Haley of Beauty News, and you can find all of the other girls' entries using that hashtag both on Instagram and on YouTube. So last month we have gone through a spring change, at least for my hemisphere. I pulled out the things that are a winter type of product for me and brought in things that are more spring. Also changed out things that I was just bored with. But let's immediately get started. The primer that I chose for this challenge was the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and this is a mini size. The idea is to actually go through all the mini primers that I have because I don't really use primers that often. This went from 8.92 grams to 8.71, so I used 0.2. The thing with this one is that it has a very narrow dip, and it is a very silicone-y filling type of primer, so I use very little, and if I press too hard this just shoots. So I used it. I made an effort to use it more, but not that much. For foundation instead, I had decided to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear. These are the Double Wear lights actually. Shade 3 and Shade 2. Shade 2 was almost new, and it went from 44.09 grams to 40 grams. In here we have 30 ml of product, so again, I don't know how many grams, but I've been using these a lot. I love this foundation, so I had absolutely no problem using it. The Shade 3, which I've had the longest and is the one that I actually want to finish, but it's a little bit dark, so I mixed them. Went from 27.5 to 25.7. So I actually used more of the Shade 2 than of the Shade 3. But I do remember that I think I use this one because if I don't self-tan, this is my right shade, and otherwise I can mix these two together. But I'm loving these, so I just use them so that I can that they won't expire on me, and then I would repurchase for sure. For concealer, another favorite, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I love it. I have it for a while now. This is shade number 10, and I just opened it a few months ago, actually. I think I've had already, this is the third update, so I've had it for 4 months. Open, I think. And this one from 14.93 to 14 grams, so I used almost 1 gram of product. I use it every time I do my makeup, so this will go quicker than everything else. It started at 16.3, so I'm already 2 grams and a bit down. That's actually scary. Next up is my bronzer. These are the Body Shop Bronzing Pearls, and I had pulled these out because I used to really love them, and they're quite old, so I wanted to use them up. But you can see there's a ton of them in here, and this color really doesn't suit me at all. I am really sad, but I have decided to actually declutter this and not put any new bronzer products in this project. I will move my bronzing products to my shop, my stash, and that is a video that will come at a later date. But I have acquired a lot of bronzers, which you'll see in the haul, which is coming up as well, and I want to actually do a shop my stash with them because I don't want to finish any of them. I just want to use them, love them, and then move on, and then use them again in a bit, if it makes sense. Oh, and I didn't even tell you how much I used in this month. I used 0.3 grams of this. It will never end. It will never end, so this will go. Oh, I must have moved it, but I had to get up to greet my husband who cycled 130 kilometers today on his race bike. Crazy. Crazy, crazy guys. Anyways, for powder, I targeted the Neve Cosmetics Drama Matte powder. I don't think you can see much of a dip yet. I can from here. And I used up about 0.4 grams of product. It went from 56.97 to 56.53. The reason I didn't use this a lot more is that the new Nabla powder came out and I bought it and I've been testing it for a while so that I can add it into a video for you guys with all the new base products that they launched. So this was the powder. Not a ton of progress there, but slow wins the race, they say. Not really, yeah? Then the never-ending eyeshadow primer. It's still not done. I swear you guys, it's still not done. I used a ton of it and I used 0.9 grams of it. So I went from 7.52 to 6.66. It's around 0.9, just forgive my math. And I think the reason why I use so much is that it is the middle of the month almost. But I keep using it. I have now started using it when I do my eye makeup before my face, also under my eyes to see if it helps with creasing or like just filling in the small fine lines, aka just wrinkles, small fine lines. Yeah. Anyways, this one is never ending, but yeah, what do you want to do about it? Mascara wise, I have been using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, this mini one. Now, I don't have had the best experience with this. This crumbles, it smudges, it just awful. But the effect it gives to my lashes, I like. So it's very difficult for me, but I'm calling it quits. I cannot go around life with mascara smudged under my eyes at midday. That's just no. I rather not wear any makeup rather than have smudged mascara or like panda eyes. I just don't think it's worth it. So this I am gonna throw in my empties. It's done for me. The next one that I actually have already been using a little is this Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance mascara. I've used it now for a week, I think, and this is the wand. This is a lengthening mascara. So this I also cannot use by itself because it doesn't give me the drama I want. So I am using it with the Chanel mini that I have, and this is the Le Volume Révolution de Chanel. I don't want to bother weighing them because I'm going to use them until I get completely fed up and hate them because I don't love either. Unfortunately, neither of these formulas does what I want, so I'm not going to bother weighing it. We're going to skip mascara next time until I find a mascara that I like and I want to use up. For now, I'm just going to use these a little until I'm really fed up and I can't stand them anymore. Does that make sense to you? I don't know. It's so difficult to find good mascaras. It's so difficult. Or it's not difficult. I know what mascara I love. It's just I'm now going through all of the other that I have. I also have a mascara primer, and this is the Lash Sensational primer from Maybelline. This one went from 15.78 to 15.11, and this one I'm actually just looking to finish because yeah, I like it. I would probably repurchase it or actually tackle one or two more primers that I have in my stash. But yes, that is the progress on this guy. Not much progress on my Nabla brow pot. It went from 41.03 to 40.77 grams. I used more than my previous check-ins, but again, it might be because there's 10 days extra in the month since I measured these. But I've also been using a different technique to do my brows. So instead of filling them in completely with this, I first push them up with soap and then only fill in the bottom with them. So I'm using less of it, I think. So that might slow down a little, but slow is still progress. Next is a product that I can finally say I've finished with, and this is the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. This is also never ending. It's a clear brow gel. It is now quite thick. It goes on very thick, so it's kind of drying out. I have to scrape the sides to get anything on the brush. So for me, this one is now done. The final weight is 7.19. And yeah, I guess, let me see. This contained 3 grams of product. And I have been measuring it since it was 8 grams. So I don't know. I used up exactly 1 gram since January. You can actually extrapolate then and think that it will last you exactly a year, right? If there's 1 gram in 4 months, 3 grams of product in the tube, 1 year. So yeah, now I know I don't need it, another brow gel of these, so I won't repurchase, but I didn't hate it. Like, it's a good brow gel. For now, I will not add another brow gel to my project pan because I have bought the new Anastasia Dip Brow Gel that I want to test, and yeah, I'm gonna be using that for a while, maybe dip into some other clear brow gel, but I still don't know exactly what I want to use and how much I want to use. So for now, there is no brow gel going into the project pan. And that concludes my update for today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and sorry for being so late with this video, but again, yeah. I'm hoping to get back into filming, even though we are now gonna tackle work in our garden and remodeling of our garden. And as we did for the house, we're doing everything ourselves with the help of my husband's family. So there's gonna be a lot of work. So in the weekends, I won't have all the time to film 3 videos a weekend as I used to, but I'm gonna try to keep up at least 1 for sure, or 2 if I can. So I will see you soon with a haul as well as a shop my stash video, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!